the mud, ain't that a blessing? Took a lot of L's, learned a lot of lessons. He won't touch that stove again, he learned his lesson. It's a blessing, it's a blessing. Know what I want in life, it ain't no question.
Yo, what's good? It's Glow. I'm back this time with the day in the life video. So we just had a tough back-to-back, played on Saturday and Sunday, and today's Monday. It's an off day, no practice, but I'm headed to the gym. About to get some free throws up, warm shots, and then do like a light lift. It's cold out here though, so I'll fill y'all in. I spend so much time on the bus every day. I'll usually read or just play chess on my phone.
Good morning, Glow.
My bag for this morning workout. Got my shoes, massage gun, stretching band, just some things I use basically every day.
What does it take to be an MBA?
A great tolerance for mundanity. I mean, much like being good at anything, being great at anything, you just have to endure extensive periods of mundanity. And you wake up the next day and you have to stretch. And it sounds simple, but 100 games a year, stretching gets to be a challenge. You go to the gym, you do your weights, you do your yoga, you practice for 2 hours. You eat some food, you come back, you practice for an hour on your own, you sleep, and it's just repeat. That's what it really takes. Are you willing to, I have this narrative where I talk about paying the fee, focus, effort, execution. Are you willing to pay the fee? And if you're willing to pay the fee of staying focused on the tiny details, on the minutiae, if you're willing to put in effort in every moment, not every other, not the ones where people are watching, every moment, and then above that, execute, which is not just do things with great intensity, but do things perfectly with great intensity, always, then you can be great.
So that was just an excerpt from an interview with John Amiki. John was a NBA player and professional basketball player in Europe and is currently a psychologist, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I didn't pronounce his name wrong either. But John was giving his perspective on what it took to be in the NBA, and I love his perspective on it because I feel like when people think about NBA or professional sports in any level, they think about the glamour, the money, being famous, the notoriety, and everything that's attached to it in the positive light, but they don't think about all the effort that takes to get to that level, sustain being at that level, continue to produce and grow at that level. I just love his perspective here, and I feel like it can translate to any other field. If you want to be an entrepreneur, CEO, or artist, whatever you're passionate about in life, it just comes down to the high tolerance of mundanity he speaks of, which is, in my own translation, the ability to stay locked in on whatever your work ethic is, like being able to study similar topics day after day after day is what really will help someone be successful. I make sure the people around me know that when I go do my studying 2 hours, 3 hours a day, whatever the case may be, that I'm not to be bothered during that time. Like, there's so much that goes into the big moments that people see or the achievements that people make in life. I feel like the work ethic and everything that happens behind closed doors is forgotten. Yeah, you want to be a millionaire, or yeah, you want to be a top-selling author, but are you willing to put in your 10,000 hours of getting better, perfecting that craft? Because in my belief and in my faith, what's for you is for you, and God will align that with you, but God will never give you something that you want before you're ready for it. Alright, so that's a wrap for my day in the life video. I really appreciate the support and for you guys taking the time out to follow my journey. It also means a lot if you were to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.